Hello dear students, I am back with a second video for the chapter Word Processor Tabular Presentation. In this video we will see how to insert row or column in a table and how to delete row or column in a table. So without wasting our time, let us proceed with the topic. Hello students, now I am back with a new video for the same chapter, that is tabular presentation. Now in this video we will see these four different topics, that is how to insert rows or columns in a table, how to delete rows and columns in a table, how to change row height in a table, and how to change column width in a table. Now before I proceed, let me recap one more thing, that is how to create a table. Now as I taught you in my last class that how to create a table. Now we will see that. Suppose I want to create a table of 4 rows and 4 columns. So what I need to do, I will go to the insert menu. In the insert menu's ribbon there will be an option called table. We will click on the table option, then down you go to insert table option. As I said that it will be of, let us say, 4 columns and 5 rows. So I will put the number of columns and number of rows and I will click on OK. Now before I click on OK, if you see here where the cursor is pointed, where the cursor is inserted, I mean to say, from that point only the table will be inserted into the document. Now as you can see on the screen, a table of 4 columns and 5 rows is created. Now I will color each and every row with some color so that I can make you understand the above given topics. It will become easy for you to understand. So what I will do, I am just coloring each row. So as you can see that I am putting different colors for each row. So after this we will see the first option, that is how to insert rows or columns in a table. Now here as you can see there are total 4 rows. Now let us say that I want to insert a row between the yellow row, that is the second row, and the green row, that is the third row. Between these two rows I want to insert a row. Okay, now what I need to do, put the cursor on any of the row, whether you put the cursor on yellow row or put the cursor on the green row, that is on the second or third row, put the cursor anywhere. Then click on the layout button given at the top on the menu bar. See, my layout button is to the right hand side at the top. Generally it comes to the right hand side. So when you click there, you will get a table option. Now here you can see these all sub menus, these all tools are related to the table. So first what I am going to do, I am going to insert a table. As I said that I will insert a table between yellow row and green row, but my cursor is on the green row. That means I have to insert the row above the green row. So if the cursor is on the green row and you want to insert the table above that, you want to insert the row above the green row, so what you need to do, put the cursor on green and click on layout button, and when the option comes on the screen, you can see there is an option called insert above. Here it is, row and columns written, and here it is written insert above. When I click on insert above, as you can see one more row is created just above the green row, and now that becomes the third row. Same way, if I want to insert a row between the first row and the second row, okay, that is the first, that is the red one and the yellow one, and the cursor is on the first row. Now when I am inserting the row between this, the first one and the second one, That means, and the cursor is on the first row, that means down to the first row we are going to put the row. What I need to do, put the cursor on the first row, go to layout, then click on insert below, that is insert row below. As I click there, you can see one more row is created just below the first row. I hope it is clear how to insert a row. This is one process. Now another process, no need to go to the layout button. What you need to do, just put the cursor on any cell and right click there, and when you right click, a menu comes. In that menu you can see there is an option called insert. Now when you click on insert, or when you bring your mouse pointer to insert, to the right hand side one sub menu comes. Now in this sub menu you can see there are various options, and in this two more options are there. These are insert rows above, insert rows below. Now let us say down to the yellow box I want to insert one more row. So what I need to do, just click on the yellow row, right click, go to insert, click on insert rows below, and you can see that one more row is created just down to that particular row. So just now you saw how to insert rows in a table. Now we will see how to insert columns in a table. Now to insert column, let us say in this table we have how many columns? We have in total 4 columns. Let us say this is A column, this is B column, this one is C column, and this one is the D column. That is, in total there are 4 columns. Now I want to insert a column between B column and C column. So between these two columns I want to insert one more column. So what I need to do, again the same process what we did in the inserting rows option, that is, put the cursor either in B column or C column. The way we were putting the cursor on the row, to insert a row either at the top of that row where the cursor is, or at the bottom of the row where the cursor is. So let us say I have put the cursor on C column. That means just before C I will insert a new column. So what will I do? After you put the cursor, go to the layout option. There where rows and columns option are given, there you will get insert left and insert right. That is, insert left means insert columns to the left, and insert right means insert columns to the right. As I said, to the left hand side of the C column I want to insert a column. So what I need to do, I will click on insert left. So as I clicked on insert left, what you can see, that between C and B one column is created. Same way, suppose I want to insert a column to the right hand side of A column, So what I need to do, put the cursor on A, then go to layout, then go to row and column option given on the table, given on the ribbon, then click on insert right. As I click on insert right, what happened, to the right hand side of A column one more column is created. So this is the way we can create a table using the menu bar. Now one direct option to insert a column on a table. So let me remove these two first. Now again I am going to insert a column between B and C. So what you need to do, just right click after putting the cursor on B or C anywhere. Suppose to the right hand side of B column I want to insert a column, put the cursor on B column, then right click there, then there will be an option coming on the menu bar on the drop list. What option will come? Insert column to the left, insert column to the right. As I said that I am going to insert a column to the right hand side of B column. So I will click on insert columns to the right. As I clicked, now you can see a column is created between C column and B column. Same way, if I want to insert a column between C and D and the cursor is on D, again I am repeating, I want to insert a column between C column and D column, but the cursor is on D. What does it mean? It means to the left hand side of D, we will create a column to the left hand side. So put the cursor there, right click, go to insert menu, click on insert columns to the left, and now you can see between C column and D column one column is created. So this is the way we can insert columns in a table. So the first one is completed, that is how to insert rows or columns in a table. Now we will see how to delete rows and columns in a table. Now as you can see on the screen, there is a table of how many columns? There are 6 columns in total. So I will rename the column once again. This is the D column now. Let it be the E column, and this is the F column. So now there are in total 6 columns and 3 rows. So now we will see how to delete rows, that we will see first. So there are 3 rows. Let us say I want to delete the third row. So what I need to do, again we will put the cursor on the third row somewhere on any cell. Generally we put it on the first cell, but you can keep it on any cell. So after putting the cursor over there, what you can do, just put the cursor, go to layout option, and when you go to the layout option, that layout ribbon, all the options of layout ribbon, it comes on the screen at the top. Now there you will get one delete option. So when you click on delete button, a drop down menu comes. As I said that we are going to delete a row. So here are various options: delete cell, delete column, delete row, and delete table. So now what is the task of ours? That is to delete the third row. So as the cursor is already there on the third row, just click here on delete rows, and now you can see the third row disappeared. The same way, suppose if I want to delete a column, let us say I want to delete the C column. So what I need to do, put the cursor on C column, go to layout option, go to delete, and click on delete columns. Now as you can see, the column C, it disappeared. This is one way of deleting rows and columns. So I brought back by using Ctrl Z, that is undo button, all the columns and the rows which I deleted. Now I will show you another method of deleting a row or a column. What you need to do, let us say I want to delete row number 2. So what I want to do, what I have to do, that is put the cursor on row number 2, just right click there, put the cursor on row number 2, right click there, and there will be an option called delete cells. Click there, and a menu box, a dialog box comes where you can choose delete entire row. I have chosen delete entire row. As I have chosen delete entire row, and if I click on OK, now you can see row number 2 disappeared. Same way, if I want to delete a column, just put the cursor on the column. Let us say I want to delete the D column. So put the cursor on the column, then right click there, click on delete cells. The way you clicked on delete entire row just before, now because we are going to delete a column, we will click on delete entire column and click on OK. So this is the way we can delete rows and columns in a table. I hope the video was helpful, dear students. in my next video, I will show you how to change the row height and column width of a table and many more things regarding this chapter. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.